This better? Yeah, this might be better. Hey, everybody. This is Nelson with Creekwood.aquatics. Thank you for joining us. Ooh, this is going to be our saltwater live stream. I'm trying to figure out how the best way to mount my my little lenses. Hey, Bowman. Long time no see. I'm finally back. I finally have enough free time to get back to the live streams. Let's see. I'm just going to set it like, oh man, this is like the most awkward thing in the world. Oh yeah, absolutely long time. I've been so busy with a lot of the service clients. Um, it was just hard to get back to the live streams. One man show. All right, but we're gonna start. These are our little frags over here. So we have over 100 frags. We're starting at $20 each. Shipping right now, I haven't done shipping. Yeah, it's my little lens over here, but yeah, these guys are they're really weird. These little Monties, they have a nice little stripe of burgundy, and then they're kind of reddy orange. But yeah, today we have the shipping set at 75. I'm gonna see what the best shipping option I can find for you guys is. So it won't be more than 75, but if I can find one cheaper, I'll make sure that I credit you guys. That we do the refund right on the website. But yeah, we have a lot of these little corals in stock. They're $20. Let me know what you guys are looking for. We have a lot of cool things over here. We have a ton of our hammers. So we have purple tips, hollows, little frammer over here. I have some Gonapora and some of my favorite. Some of my favorite are these red pipe organs. So it's a soft coral, but it does produce a red exoskeleton. And we've been growing these guys like crazy. But yeah, it's whatever you guys want to do, and we'll do free shipping after $200. So if you spend more than $200, we'll ship for free. Any high ends? Right now, I got a Sherman over here, but we just have a bunch of our hammers over here. We're still trying to grow the coral side of the business. It's been a lot of fun. For these guys, we're charging 55 a head. This guy has two heads. But if you are looking for any high end, we are placing an order with the sea dwelling creatures. If you want to hop on the furnace, and if there's anything that you want from the furnace, you can always send me the number. I can see if it's available and we can get it ordered. But we should be bringing in salt water in the following week. Not this week, but the next one. All right, we're going to start. I don't even know where to start sometimes. There's so many cool things. These are our little Halle Berry Pallies, or Zoas. This one I'll probably start at 15. I mean, there's four heads on here. This guy's tiny. I'll probably let him grow. It is a nice piece under blue light. Let me see. I'm going to shut off my shop lights for now. There we go. See if we can get more of that color to pop. There we go. That's a little bit better. Actually, here's a good piece. All right, I'm going to start these guys over here. Let me get that listed. He'll stay open for me. All right, I'm just going to put Orange Zoa. He's going to start at $20. And we're going to pin him to the board. Where's my little stick? We're looking at this guy right over here. I mean, he's a really nice piece. I've had him for a few weeks. He's already grown a ton of heads. This is him without the orange light or orange lens. Ooh. He's closing up. But yeah, he's got. Oh yeah, he's beautiful when he's open. But let me set him off to the side over here because I know he'll open up in a few minutes. But there's a lot of nice little hidden polyps, like these little yellow ones, stuck between my the star polyps, and the red pipe organ. Let me see if I can zoom in. He's also $20, so if anyone's interested, can we zoom in one more time? No, we can't. But that's another beautiful piece right there. But yeah, anyone's interested in that Zoa, again, all the frags we're going to show today, they're going to be $20. If you buy over $200, we are going to do free shipping. But I really do like these guys. Yellow centers, purple tips, and it looks like yellow or green tentacles on them. I don't know their name because my buddy brought this to me as a sample just to see what he's got. So we're going to continue purchasing from him. But this piece is pretty nice. I'm going to pull that lens off. That lens is bothering me. I think these are more of the orange ones that I had earlier over here. You know, I'm gonna post this one right next to him. All right, we got him pinned to the board. This one right here is the mini Ghani garden. I think they're an absolutely beautiful little Ghani. Look at that polyp extension. I'm actually surprised my camera's really cooperating with me this time. I have two more. Actually, I think I have two more mini Ghani gardens over here too. But I'll show you how small these guys are, how tight they are. Here's my little thumb. Ugh. But yeah, I think these are very wonderful pieces. I actually like these a lot. They're extremely hardy. We've had these for a few months, and they just do really well. Slip. And again, you can look at that size differential between them. So this guy's fully extended. That one's closed up because I stressed them out a little bit. Whoa. Hi. Thanks for joining us. But yeah, the mini Ghani garden, I love them. I think they're great. Let's unpin that. We have a few different species of Monipora. I mean, of course, we got the red Capricornus. But again, these guys they're a little weird. You see, they got that little burgundy spot on them. But yeah, these guys are extremely hardy. These are red cap monis. They grow like crazy. My mother colony, I have two of them. They're over there in the corners. But that's where I make all these frags from. And you can see all that new growth, all that white ridge is all new growth. So this piece has grown a lot since we fragged it. Any blastos? Not this week. Yeah, I'm looking. I got a ton of little acros over here. Bunch of Fabias. Got some encrusting stuff. Some weird species of Monipora over here. But I'll see if I can get some blastos in 2 weeks when we do our next order. What's this one? This one is the Superman uh, digitata over here. Again, great polyp extension on these guys. It's almost feeding time for them. We feed them a lot of Fido at the end of the night. Yeah, send me a message. I'll add Blastos to the list. I know we had some, but I think I sold them. I had a small piece in my nursery that I was healing up, but I don't know where he went. Torches, I don't have torches, but I have a ton of hammers. I got more hammers than I know what to do with. We got our hollow hammers. Let me back up a little bit. Yeah, we got our hollow hammers. We have our purple tips. We have this thing that people keep telling me is a frammer. But yeah, I love the hollow hammers. And I'll tell you, I've had these. Let me zoom out. I've had these hollow hammers for a few months. I started off with, I think, an original colony like this with two heads. Yes, I can shout you out, Mr. Jonathan. But yeah, I started off with two heads like this, and every couple weeks they split, so we just frag them again. Yeah, like this guy's ready to split. Yeah, this guy, he's ready to split. This one looks like he has three heads. And then look at that flesh band. So let me get this guy in the light. But yeah, that's a thick little flesh band. It comes halfway down the coral, so it's really good, really healthy. But yeah, we've been doing a lot of work with these guys. Even these purple hammers. We've been doing really good with these too. I mean, right now because I'm trying to move them, I'll just move them for $50. Just because I gotta make space. I gotta make space for new stuff that's coming in. See, this one has double heads. This is a purple tip. Yeah, shout out to Mr. Michael. And we also have our rock flower anemones over here. These guys have been really nice. I think they're 65. I'll probably move them for 60 today. Just because, again, we're trying to move stuff so we can make room. This is my mother colony of my zoanthids. Who's that? I think that's my orange Sulfastria right here. Another beautiful piece. Again, this one's 20 bucks. All of my small frags, they're 20 bucks. Again, the lighting here doesn't do it justice. That blue lighting is really washing out the color. But this guy's a really bright orange. Let's see, let me get my lens. There's the little Sulfastria. And then we have a little orange Leptocera. I think this is electric orange Leptocera. He closed up. There we go, back to normal. Yeah, you can follow us on all social media. Creekwood.aquatics. We're on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. We do daily videos. But right now, we're trying to grow our coral section. We have plans to expand this room. We're trying to build an entire saltwater room on the other side of this wall. We're planning September to have a big, kind of a big thing over there, but little by little. Let's look at this little Monipora over here. So I believe this is another encrusting type of Monipora, but it has these really dark, deep green ridges, and then inside those little polyps. I know it's hard to see the color here, but they're pink. And then you can see on this outside edge, where's my finger? This outside edge over here, that's all new growth. So yeah, that's all new growth on the bottom. I know I can pick this one up. But again, all the frags that we're showing, they're $20 today. I really do like this piece. I'll show off another one of my favorites. This one is an encrusting Monty. Oh, he was stuck to my... he was grabbing onto the rack. But these guys are interesting because, yes, they are an encrusting piece, but they do throw out these little fingers, like a digitata. Snail laid eggs in there. But yeah, I've been enjoying these pieces. They've been really hardy. I've had these. I mean, that little ridge right there, that's all the original piece. That little piece that's sticking out, that's all new growth. And then those edges that are coming up, that's all new growth from the past like 2 months. See this one right here. Yeah, so all that right there, that's all new growth. Everything that's sticking above the plug. But yeah, very beautiful piece of encrusting, Monty. Again, super hardy. We don't do a lot for it, and it tends to do really, really well. Let's slide that back in place. I'm going to grab another one of my favorite pieces. This one is... Oh, he's stuck. Okay. He's trying to grab on. Something's trying to grab on. The Darth Maul Parites. Beautiful deep red coral. The mouths are either blue or black. But yeah, you can see the original plug is that little square in the center. All that stuff on the edge, that's all new growth. That's been from the past 2 months. Because that's the last time I fragged him. But this one is a beautiful piece. I do love these Darth Maul Parites. Put them on a rock, watch them encrest over. Fast growing, easy going coral. Next to him is a frag that I made, I think around the same time. Absolutely beautiful. Again, all the frags that we're showing, $20. If you buy over $200 today, we'll do the free shipping. I mean, we'll put together a nice little coral package for you. A lot of easy stuff, a lot of stuff that's easy to grow, easy to care for. Yeah, we'll also toss in a freebie. We'll also toss in either a marine rotifer or marine phytoplankton. 16-ounce bottles. So, a quick story about this one. This one is our Mr. Freeze Leptocera. This is a very small frag. I fragged this piece about 3 months ago, and I found a little flake of him on the bottom of the tank. He was starting to grow. So I scraped him with a razor blade. I super glued him to the plug, and all those little plates, that's all growth from the last month. He hit his stride and he just started growing. He started plating out, and you can see he's reaching over the edge of his plug. So he's looking to grow. He's looking to expand. But I do love this piece. I think it's. I love the color. I love the pattern. I have another Mr. Freeze Lepto that doesn't look as good. So he's stuck to the rack too. Yeah, this is another Mr. Freeze lepto. But you see the patterns on this one on the bottom? A lot more white, a lot more spaced out. So I tend to like this one a lot more. So if he doesn't sell, I'm probably going to end up fragging him into like 3 or 4, maybe 5 pieces, and getting him to spread out. Here's a Fabia that we got. Or not, yeah, little Fabia, little Favite, little brain coral. See how big and fleshed out he is right now. Yeah, but pretty good for a $20 frag. Oh, you know what? I forgot about this guy. I have to look up his price, but this one is a Space Invader Pectinia. See his little yellow eye? Yeah, I've been a big fan of the Pectinia. I have a couple other frags of Pectinia. Itchy. Yeah, here's a frag of purple Pectinia. And then over here we have Mint Pavona. But yeah, really easy going coral, grows really fast. Beautiful shapes. And again, it's a very forgiving coral. Very forgiving. All these star polyps are starting to cover this variety, so I'm going to move this. But yeah, we got green star polyps for days too. Yeah, these I can't get to stop growing. You see all that stuff on the bottom? That's all new growth. This is a newer piece too. We got them about 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And he's totally covering his entire plug. I got my little sun corals over here. So these guys are non-photosynthetic coral. They do not get energy from the light. This is a piece that you have to actively feed. These guys are common under ledges, shipwrecks. But these guys are absolutely beautiful when they're open. We've been training them to stay open throughout the day. This one's starting to grow more heads. And that clown's been harassing me this whole time. I love them, but I wish they would stop biting me. But yeah, guys, if you guys want to ask any questions about any of these corals, or if you just want to ask fish questions in general, feel free to ask questions. Yeah, this digitata I had to save. When we got him, he was you can see he was losing some flesh. But we nursed him back to health when we got him going. I think I might frag him. I might just frag him at each one of those points. Get rid of that white piece, and get him growing because he looks really good right now. He looks really strong, and I'm really happy with him. Here, a lot of my acros. This one is the green goblin. I got a better piece than that. That one looks like he got smothered. Ooh, that's a big piece. But yeah, this is one of those corals where I started off with a couple frags, and they grow so fast that we just keep fragging them. So this guy, we could probably frag him right here and make another piece out of him. Or we can keep letting him grow, see what he does. Another little brain coral right here, another little Fabia. This piece has been painful. This oh, what is this right here? They're these little blue zoas, but man, these things don't grow for anything. I've had this guy for about 5 months, and I think that's the only other polyp he's put out. I think it's AIO blue zoa. But yeah, this piece has been brutal. He has not grown for anything. So we're gonna keep an eye on him. Yeah, like I said, over here, this is my nursery. So this is where corals that aren't doing so good, this is where they go to recover. But they get good light. Thank you. They get great light from this AI Prime. We put them in a high flow area, and they tend to recover very nicely. Like this Irish Spring Favia, this thing was practically dead. I think he was down. Yeah, he was down to this little piece. But yeah, we got him to bounce back really well. Same thing with these Fabias over here. Yeah, this thing was practically dead, but he grew back really well. Just like this piece right here. Like I said, this is my little nursery, so this is where we grow. We get everyone back to selling shape. All right. Other than that, I'm probably going to end the stream right now. We'll be back next, I think, Friday. Friday is when we'll have our new freshwater stuff in stock. So we're going to have 2 shows a week. So we'll do one freshwater, one saltwater. Saltwater is going to be on Saturday. Freshwater is going to be on Friday. My freshwater room is looking real sad, so we got to stock this thing up. He's ready for his gel food. Anyway, this is Nelson with Creekwood.aquatics. I'll see you next Thursday. Bye.